This is the SF Productions Podcast Network.
Come on into ConHugeCo, early bird Black Friday specials at 12:01 a.m.
From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. You can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com. So the Black Friday sales are upon us.
Yes, I was just perusing the favorite Black Friday ad I have, the gun sale.
Because nothing's better
than guns on Thanksgiving.
So is it all worth it? So the term of Black Friday actually has several origins. There was a financial crisis in 1869, back in the time when the U.S. had panics every several years. This was when there was an attempt to corner the gold market, and they called it Black Friday. That's the first reference. Ah,
okay. So it had nothing to do with shopping at that point?
No. Then, it was used in a PR newsletter in 1961 for the day, it's the first time it referenced the day after Thanksgiving, and it was a negative term used by Philadelphia policemen because of all the traffic and all the problems.
And yeah, it was a black day for the policemen.
Exactly. So they pushed City Council in Philadelphia to rename it as Big Friday. But that never overcame the original term. So then...
Then the term that we're all more used to associating with it, an accounting term.
Right.
As opposed to red, you're in the black. The day you make profits is your Black Friday.
But in reality, it's more old wives' tale than anything else. For example, Walmart is profitable starting January 1.
Yes. So,
so it may or may not be the biggest shopping day of the year. It wasn't until 2003.
Yeah.
And until then, it was normally the Saturday before Christmas.
And as I understand it now, they're saying as it creeps up further and further, that actually dilutes the sales on Friday. And probably this year, the biggest sales day will again be the Saturday before Christmas.
Right. And what happened was that basically the publicity and the PR industry and the advertising industry pushed it to the day after Thanksgiving. It's all due to the advertising industry. So why that day? Well, it's the first day after the last pre-Christmas holiday.
Right. A lot of people have off work that day.
Exactly, including some state workers have that off as well. It's the beginning of the shopping season, although frankly it seems more like Labor Day is the beginning of the Christmas shopping season now. And then many Thanksgiving parades end with Santa.
Including Macy's, and so you're just ready for Christmas at that point.
And it just happened that those parades were sponsored by department stores.
Exactly.
And then finally, people need something to do after Thanksgiving. In 1939, there was actually a change of Thanksgiving itself because the retail industry wanted to create a longer Christmas shopping season. And so they got the president, FDR, to move Thanksgiving up a week. And many refused the change, calling it Franksgiving. And so there's a cartoon. I actually think it's in Holiday Inn, the movie Holiday Inn, the not White Christmas, but the good one, Holiday Inn. There's a reference to Thanksgiving, and there's this little cartoon piece with the turkey moving back and forth between the 2 weeks and getting confused.
Oh,
that's why.
Okay, I gotcha.
Right. So then, you've also got other days involved. One is called Cyber Monday, and that's the Monday after Thanksgiving.
Supposedly, that's when people do all their online shopping.
Right. And the idea being that, well, we have a faster connection at work than we have at home. Now, that term wasn't even coined until 2005.
Right.
And by that time, people actually had faster connections at home in many cases.
Yes. And there was, at that point in time, too, there was more work that was starting to monitor your internet connections anyways. And if you had shopped at work after that, you might be fired.
Right.
So
the deals are already out there. So don't wait in terms of Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Amazon actually began their Black Friday sale as of Sunday the 24th, so the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Right.
And they had a countdown sale before that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we have what's called Black or Gray Thursday. It's referred to as both. This is when retailers began to open earlier and earlier on Friday for the early bird specials. Mm-hmm. And then in 2011, Walmart actually pushed it back to originally 10 p.m. Thursday. So they opened earlier and earlier. And then others followed suit and they moved it back even more. And then this year, Kmart is going to be open at 6 a.m. Thursday and staying open for 41 hours straight.
That's with their sales.
Right.
Because, I mean, Walmart, a lot of Walmarts are open 24 hours, but they're not going to start their sales until 6 p.m.
Right. Toys R Us is going to be open at 5 p.m. Thursday. Walmart and Best Buy will be open at 6 p.m. Thursday or start their sales. JCPenney, Kohl's, Macy's, Sears, and Target, 8 p.m. Thursday. So they've pretty much pushed it into Thanksgiving itself, and there's a lot of controversy about that.
Yes.
Then we have what's called Small Business Saturday.
Which always struck me as odd. Oh, this is the day you're supposed to go shop locally.
Because the other 364 days, don't do that.
Don't do that. No.
It was conceived by American Express in 2010, and again, encourages the idea of shopping local.
But again, I think you should encourage local shopping year-round.
All the time. Right.
I don't know.
And finally, there's Buy Nothing Day.
Yay!
Which was in 1992 created in Canada, and it was scheduled in September, which is their Thanksgiving. But then it was moved in 1997 to the day after American Thanksgiving.
So that would be Black Friday.
Exactly. In the year 2000, all major networks except CNN refused ads for it.
And that makes sense because, you know,
That's where they're making their money.
They're not going to make money from people not shopping.
Exactly. So, do you brave the sales or not?
I have once or twice.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it.
No. I've stood in line at Best Buy for hours to check out, and that was several years ago. Many years ago. And then, of course, there's the high chance of violence.
Yes.
So,
I mean, how many people do you read about who get, you know, injured or there have been people killed or...
Right.
Oh.
And it's really not worth it because, for the most part, the better deals are going to be online anyway, and they're already available.
Right. And even the deals that they have that are the really great deals are usually limited and you may not be able to get them.
Right.
Although I have read that Walmart is having some guaranteed things this year, but are they going to be the things that people really want?
No.
Probably not.
No. It's really all hype. I mean, that's what it comes down to. If you do have to go out, you feel you have to, be sure to check theblackfriday.com or bfads.com so you can see all these ads before they actually come out for Black Friday.
Although a lot of them are out already.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's been moved more and more farther up.
I just don't think, unless you really, really enjoy crowds and shopping and competitive shopping,
Right.
that it's really worth it. I will be sitting at home on Friday with my leftover turkey. And I don't know, maybe my husband.
Yeah. I won't be going anywhere.
And enjoying the day off.
Yes.
So, from the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. You can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.